Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at a 100% IV level 51 shiny Conkeldurr. We got the Shundo on deck, and we're going to be putting in work with this thing. It is equipped as best buddy, and we're going to be pairing it up with Snorlax and Metagross the entire time. It is incredible. I had a blast with it. Now, I've used it before, and Master Premier is perfect for this because you don't have to deal with other legendaries. And the meta is fairly tolerable for the Conkeldurr unless you do encounter a Togekiss, but in which case we do have a little bit of coverage for that, and that is going to be Stone Edge. Hits like a truck, taking it down to about 20% of its health. Therefore, you can finish it off later with another Pokemon. Alright, now let's go ahead and get into this, folks. If you do enjoy my content, if you can hit that like button, that'd be much appreciated. That's pretty much one of the few things that I ask of you, is if you can hit that like button. Now, funny enough, I kid you not, going into this battle, I was thinking to myself, with the Pokemon type, well, not the types, because apparently it's not going off of those, but the moves that I do have, I was thinking, I wonder if I'm going to encounter a Gengar. And son of a gun, I couldn't believe it. It was a Gengar in front. It was great for me, though. Alright, getting into the next one here, we're met with a Gyarados. Let's have a little fun. Now, I am going to be going over Mamoswine and all of my community shinies and all that stuff. I really didn't go too hard. I kind of just hung out at the mall and then grinded a little bit afterwards, and then came home with 30 minutes left. I know we had the Stardust, but I was just like, you know what, I'm alright. When I get my new car, I'll just go hard as hell. As simple as that. But anyway, up against this Gyarados here, they're going to be taking me out. They did use a shield, and what we're going to do at this point is bring in the Conkeldurr, and we're going to go ahead and just farm them all the way down. Oh yeah, we're shielding this up. It's probably going to be an Aqua Tail because Crunch is not very effective, and they're not even getting stabbed. So we're farming them down. We have a Stone Edge and a Dynamic Punch ready to go. They're going to be bringing in a Garchomp. Alright, I know I was calling that a Gyarados last time. Sometimes I just get the names a little mixed up if they start with the same letter or they kind of look similar or the same type-ish. So yeah, you know where I'm coming from. I make mistakes here. Alright, anyways, bringing in the Metagross here. Now, we're going to let all this go. And funny enough, it was just going to be Sand Tomb, and we're going to be able to actually bullet punch down. And, well, they've got their own Metagross in the back, so we're going to go straight for the Earthquake here, which is going to be taking them down very low. Now, they are going to be able to get a decent amount of farm here, but we still have one shield, and we're able to get to the Meteor Mash, and we don't need to hit any of these bubbles. And the Metagross is going to take the win for us here. Now, Conkeldurr is going to absolutely be dominating in a minute. Don't worry, we got a nice 20-minute video here. We got everything you need to see. Next battle, we're met with a Metagross. Let's go. Now, let's talk about something. Let's hop out of the commentary for just a second and say, okay, well, Conkeldurr or Machamp? Which one should I mean, I guess you can even say Buzzwole too, but in the realm of no legendaries or mythicals or Ultra Beasts, let's go ahead and just stick to the standard stuff. So Conkeldurr or Machamp. Shadow Machamp's going to be doing a whole hell of a lot of damage as a Shadow, right? And you also have Rock Slide coverage or even potentially Payback to take out those ghosts. Well, they have their differences. See, Conkeldurr is hitting like a truck, but it's also able to take hits better. You can't get it as a shiny, or as I bring out my Shundo, I meant to say as a Shadow. So they're both good in their own right, alright? It's not like one is better than the other. They're both doing their own thing. Conkeldurr hits hard, can take a hit. Machamp hits a little harder, but can't take a hit quite as well, but also has great coverage. So it's just a matter of preference. You know, make them both and try them out. How about that? Alright, we got that Community Day Mamoswine. Let's go, baby. Alright, so what we're going to do is shield this up, obviously. I mean, we got two Meteor Mashes ready to go here. Go ahead and hit one of those. Don't even need to hit all these bubbles. We're going to do a nice combo breaker. Oh yeah, this is the real combo breaker. Let's go. We're going to swap into this Conkeldurr and hit that combo breaker. I go for the Stone Edge. Didn't really mean to do that, but it doesn't matter at this point. And we're able to take the win with our Conkeldurr. Let's keep it going here, folks. Next battle, we're going to be seeing a Swampert. This is great. We got the Metagross in the back that does not want to see that thing whatsoever. So I'll take this matchup here. We're looking good. Going to go ahead and go for that Body Slam. No need to build up any extra energy. Let's just go straight for it here. And, well, they're probably going to start hitting me with a bunch of these Hydro Cannons. Another way to get somebody off guard is to hit them with Earthquake when you suspect they're going to be potentially letting it go because they know they can survive. But we're able to take them out. I thought they had a Hydro Cannon ready to go, but I guess they didn't throw it. So here we are, and they're bringing in their Florges. Let's keep it moving here. This is amazing. Now we're just doing extra damage for the Metagross. Now this is also hope that they do not have a Togekiss in the back. Double Fairy, that would just be my luck. And they've got a Gyarados. Alright, so they've got 2 shields left. Conkeldurr, time to put in the work, buddy. Alright, so what we're going to do is just start baiting right away. Since they've got 2 shields, well, they're going to be kind of obligated to want to use those and keep that thing alive, because we have a Gyarados in the back that does not want to be encountered. Well, their floor just does not want to encounter it, so they got to have, hold the line here with this. But what we're going to do is flip the script on them. Let the Conkeldurr go down after getting some shields or a shield out of them and start just going to town with this Meteor Mash. They're letting that first one go. We've got 2 shields left, and at this point we can simply just bullet punch them down. If anything, they should have shielded up that last Meteor Mash, but I guess they're being cornered up against the wall anyways. And they back out and we take the win. Let's keep it going here. What are we going to see for our next battle? Leading with that Snorlax, met with a Gyarados, and we'll take it. Alright, love the Master Premier. Do I prefer it over the Open Master? Well, not quite. They've got their own things, right? See, when people are like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? It's really hard for me to just say one thing in life that I like the most. I have usually a favorite of something, but then I also almost as equally as favorite for the other, because I don't know, maybe one thing is spicy and sweet and the other one is I don't know, crunchy. Who knows? They've got their own thing. I will say, how about this, getting a little bit more logical and not just analogies. It's a lot more condensed, so it may seem a little bit more controllable, and you can maneuver around a lot more in these situations as opposed to a broader open meta. So you got, I don't know, like 20 Pokemon max, maybe like 15 that you're going to constantly see all the time, as opposed to, I don't know, 35 or less. I mean, Open Master is not that much different. All right. They're both great. Metagross is taking a beating here by Conkeldurr. Going to go ahead and take them out with the Dynamic Punch. Okay, down they go. And that Garchomp is it's looking pretty healthy here, so we're going to swap into our Snorlax. And they're using up that energy, going for an Earth Power, so that we know they do not have Sand Tomb. So we're going to have to be careful here. So hopefully they do not get to another one. They've still got 2 shields. Now watch this. If I would have just did one more counter, we could have took the win there. But since I wanted to throw this, now we're going to take the loss, because this Earth Power is going to be enough. Now, I think I could have taken the win if I did continue to counter and snuck one more through. Nonetheless, good game. Next battle, we're met with a Togekiss here, and this is always a great matchup, although we do have that Metagross, as long as we can see this Fairy type up front and get rid of it so that the Conkeldurr can run amok later down the line here. Even if it encounters Dragonite, at least we're not taking so much damage from Charm, and it's just going to be Dragon Breath, and we can also have the potential to Stone Edge that Dragonite as well with that Conkeldurr. Alright, we're going to go ahead and shield up this Togekiss here, hitting me with a Aura Sphere and swapping into a Chandelure. Now this threw me the hell off. I was like, what should I do? I've got a freaking fighter and a Metagross back here, in which both are going to just get destroyed by it. So we're doing as much as we can, and the damn Snorlax, look at this, put in the work. So we bring in the Conkeldurr, and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to have to counter you down. And we counter down the Chandelure after taking a Shadow Ball. Bringing in Togekiss, I immediately swap into Metagross and farm down that Togekiss. What is in the back? An Ursaluna. Oh, yeah, I'd love to see this. High Horsepower is going to be doing a lot. They're letting that go, which confused me. They're thinking they want to hold on to that shield for the Conkeldurr, but here's the thing. At this point, we're going to be able to counter you down, as a matter of fact. Well, no, we'll let this go. Probably High Horsepower. Okay, it's going to one-shot. Good, good. Bring it in Conkeldurr. They were thinking maybe I can take him out with quick move damage, but that's not the case, and we take that win with our old Conky. Next battle, met with a Metagross. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is a good matchup here with that lick damage from that Shadow Snorlax. It's doing a ton. They're going to be retreating with energy and bringing in a Gyarados. Now, since we do have Conkeldurr, which is going to want to kind of go up against the Metagross, we're going to just stay right here with the Snorlax and just keep on hitting them with the body slams, already bringing them into the red here. If we win this matchup, that'd be great. We're going to let this crunch go, and I was just hoping, please, let this go. All right, yeah, you're good. Just bring in that Metagross and farm me down. Perfect. Oh, heck yeah, this is exactly what we want to see. Now, unless they have an Excadrill in the back, then I'm going to be screwed. Because at one point, well, let's see. I think we're going to shield up this first one. Okay, great. Oh, Dragonite. Sounds good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bait them. I want to get a shield out of them. So we're going to go ahead and build up to the Stone Edge, but go for the Dynamic Punch, and they let it go. I was like, man, this is a bot. Get the hell out of here with this crap. Now, no disrespect to this person if they're actually a person, although it's not really too disrespectful. It was just my assumption at that moment. because most anybody in this position that they're in would probably shield up a Stone Edge, which is just about going to one-shot your Dragonite, but they called it. Good call. All right, so Metagross. Down it goes. It's all up to Conkeldurr. This time around, I'm going to give it the spotlight here. They immediately swap after they did use their superpower to refresh that debuff, and they've got one shield left. What's going on? Conkeldurr, can you counter down this Dragonite? Hitting me with a Dragon Claw, and 1, 2, 3, and it's out of here. Conkeldurr said, get the hell out of here. Shield me. Better shield next time. All right, good game. Next battle, met with a Gyarados, and we're going to do that same song and dance. Let's go. They do have Waterfall, which is going to take them a little bit longer to get to those charge moves, but it is kind of making up for that with the damage that it is doing with the stab. I'm going to go ahead and shield it up because that Waterfall is doing a decent amount of damage, and I have a feeling that they're going to probably want to shield up one of these body slams here in a second, and there it is exactly. Since we do have two Pokemon that don't necessarily want to go up against it too much, we're going to bring it as low as possible, letting this Aqua Tail go, and we're going to go ahead and bring in Conkeldurr to see if we can counter them down. Unfortunately not. This is going to be an Aqua Tail, and we're definitely not going to be using our last shield, so we're going to let it go, and we're sitting at about half health, but with a ton of energy ready. They're bringing in a Metagross. Please tell me you have a Mamoswine or an Excadrill in the back. So I immediately swapped to kind of preserve the Conkeldurr in case they do have an Excadrill here. So they're going for Meteor Mash, and we called it. Wow, I wasn't even trying to call it. I was just going to let everything go. So that was amazing. And they got a Mamoswine in the back with one shield left. Let's see what we can do. You already know where this is going here. Going to go for that Meteor Mash to get their last shield. Fantastic. And we can easily let this go. The only problem that is going to happen here is now it looks like they're going to be able to potentially farm me down and have a decent amount of energy to hit back to back, right? So I immediately swap so they can't get any more farm. Bring in Conkeldurr and take them out before they get to their next charge move. Let's go. Next battle, what are we going to see? Dragonite. This is fine. Yeah, we got that Metagross, but it's okay. We just got to deal with it, right? So here we are anyway. Dragon Breath. Sounds good to me. We're going to go ahead and go for that Body Slam right out the gate here. I'm not going to wait for them to throw Superpower. I do not care about that crap because a lot of times they bait and bait and bait and bait and bait. So they do not debuff themselves. We will survive this Dragon Claw with about 1 or 2 HP. Yeah, baby. That's how you know your Pokemon. It is so nice when you know that they will survive with literally 1 HP and you're confident enough to let it happen. Let's go. Bring it in the Conkeldurr to farm them down, and they did not like that. They must have had like a Mamoswine and a normal type in the back, or an Excadrill or something, because, well, they were out of here, baby, after they saw that Conkeldurr. Let's keep it moving. What are we going to see for the next battle? Leading with Snorlax the entire time, met with a Gyarados. Let's go. Let's take it. We'll take it. This is not a bad lead. Waterfall sounds good to me. All right, so same old song and dance. Just going to go ahead and hit these here. So shout out to everybody who came to my live stream today. Really appreciate that. Had a nice chilled time, did some battles, and just talked about some random stuff like we usually do. But yeah, met some fans as well. People who watched the channel. It was so funny because I was saying something as I started the stream right in the beginning. You know, it's so weird that I was saying, it's so weird that people don't approach. Then I was thinking more about it. Why people don't actually approach me is because I don't even play it inside the mall. I did one community day for about an hour, and usually I'm just driving around. So yeah, it's not. That's why people don't come up to you, Poke, because you're not even in the damn mall. But no, I said that'd be cool if some people came up to me, and sure enough, 2 people did. Gave a pin out, added somebody. Would have added the other person. It's just my friends list is just getting full now. So anyways, what's going on here? Excadrill's taking a beating. All right, we're double shielding, or I think we did. Well, we've got no more shields left. We're going to go for this dynamic punch. All right, they let it go, and, well, we take the win. Okay, let's keep it going here. They knew it was over. I was going to get to another one anyways. All right, met with a Dragonite. Again, I don't really like this lead too much. It looks so funny. The lick's going up. The Dragon Breath is going forward. They're both kind of the same color. It's just like, what the hell is going on here? And at this ×2 speed, it just looks hilarious. All right, so getting to another Body Slam, they're really building up their energy over there, and I'm not going to be shielding it up. I'm going to go ahead and just call it because I want to do the whole farm down thing. It's been working out for me great. All right, so letting it go, just a Dragon Claw. Oh, Bisharp, it's this one. So this thing is going to be Steel and Dark 4 times weak to fighting. Just look at that damage. Woo-wee! All right, we let that Dark Pulse go, and we farm them down. They're bringing in a Togekiss, and here is where we're going to have a little fun. Well, we've been having a lot of fun. But that Stone Edge is very satisfying. You don't just get stuck there, not able to do nothing. I mean, Machamp can fight back, so it's not like I'm sliding against that thing. But It's like Chestnut, though. It really has nothing to do up against Togekiss unless you have Smackdown, in which case that's just a quick move. Anyways, we got the Dragonite out here. We're going to go ahead and shield this up and take this win right about now. And looking good. One shield on both ends still. Next battle, what are we going to see here? A Metagross. I was just going to say, it'd be nice to see something that was great, and it was a Metagross. Perfect. Alright, so they're going to be swapping into a Gyarados, and we have this same kind of situation here again, where we don't really have a good answer to Gyarados in the back. The only thing, technically, is the Snorlax. Now, we could hit him with Stone Edge, but it's better to just stay here because counter's not doing much. And we can also handle their Metagross with our Conkeldurr, right? Are we able to lick him down? Damn it. Damn, that was so close. Unfortunately not. And Aqua Tail is going to be... Oh, it wasn't enough. One more Dragon Breath, and I wasn't able to sneak through my lick. That pissed me off. Now it's all coming back to me. Now we've lost alignment, and now it's all bad. All right, now let's see if we can figure it out, though, because I'm not giving up. Let's see what we can do with this Shundo. Going to go ahead and start baiting them here because, well, it costs less energy to go for the Dynamic Punch. And it does have another charge move, Conkeldurr, which is going to be Focus Blast, but I recommend that you go with Dynamic Punch, okay? Bringing in the Metagross here. We're just absorbing that. We're going to go straight for the Earthquake as they do bring in their own Metagross. We already got a shield out of them, and we're going to be getting the last one here. So what are we going to do? How are we going to play around this? Well, let's see how this works. We're going to let this go. Yep, bring in Conkeldurr. Now we're in a interesting situation. So what we're going to have to do is before we hit Dynamic Punch, we're going to have to farm up extra energy so we can beat them to the charge move. Otherwise, they're going to get to a Dragon Claw, and that's a wrap. And I think we need to get to the Stone Edge because of the health on the Dragonite. Oh yeah, unfortunately. And we're getting there. Conkeldurr putting in the work. Let's go. I was having a freaking blast destroying people with this thing. All right, let's keep it going here. What are we going to see this time? Oh, it's the last battle. We got a damn Goldingo. This is the boss. This is the boss trainer. All right, let's get it on, boss. All right, and I'm not being sarcastic. I mean, that's cool. That's a freaking maxed out Goldingo? Come on. And I'm not saying anything. I don't care how you got it. I'm just excited to battle it. So here we go. Swapping into Gyarados, and we're in that damn situation again where I don't have a counter. But I'm thinking about that Goldingo like, oh shoot, we got Earthquake, we got Dynamic Punch. It's Ghost though, so Dynamic Punch is not going to actually be super effective. Alright, so I let everything go. They've used both shields, and I'm thinking, okay, I can't let this person win. I mean, it's nothing against them. I don't know who you are. But you got a freaking maxed out Goldingo. I'm not going to let you beat me. Okay. Alright, so Dynamic Punch doing a decent amount of damage. And I swap and preserve it. Now, Shadow Ball, super effective plus stab. And I was like, what am I doing? I was just trying to salvage this. Trying to figure out what I could potentially do by also keeping the Conkeldurr alive. Getting to the Meteor Mash and taking them out before they get to it. Bringing in their Gyarados. And if they have a Charm User in the back, I'm screwed if I let this get too low. So I'm going to go ahead and just take them out and not try to farm them down here. Right? Show me a fairy. It's a Dragonite. Okay, well, tell me I get to this Meteor Mash. Oh, if we needed to. If we didn't, we were toast. Immediately swapping here. Going for the Dynamic Punch. And that's a wrap, folks. There you go. Conkeldurr absolutely dominating. It bring me up in points so much with this team. And might even just use it again. But hey, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you do, turn notifications on, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!